Ooh, ooh.
And a oop.
Hey, chat. How are you? Sighs like I just time traveled back from 2007. So, Lennox has an iPhone SE he got about 4 years ago. The SE is Apple's low end entry level model. It's cheap. They introduce it as to go to the more frugal consumer that usually tends towards Android. It has 64 gigabyte of storage, aka practically nothing in this day and age. But recently it's maxed out and it's affecting everything. His phone is slow. He can't send good pictures. It's a whole to do. So Carolyn and Lennox went to the Metro PCS store. Carolyn has Metro PCS and she has Lennox and Luna under her account. And they went to the Metro PCS store on West Capitol in West Sacramento. I didn't go because when it comes to money and negotiating and feeling like I'm being ripped off and being smarter than the store employee, I can get out of pocket, out of hand, and downright embarrassing. So they went on their own. But beforehand, I told them, don't buy a charger and don't buy a case. We have tons of chargers, and I'll get you a case on Amazon for $10 for whatever phone you choose. A bunch of these brick and mortar cell phone stores, they'll sell you a case for $40. And it's like, okay, that's the same case I can get on Amazon for 10, and then they'll sell you a charger for 30. And we actually ran into this last time. We got a phone, Lennox's phone. They were like, yeah, the charger comes with the package, the promotion. Oh, okay. But when you look at it and you read the fine print and you look at the invoice, they're charging $30 for that charger. And you're like, okay, that's quite pricey for a charger. Well, it's part of the deal. It's part of the promotion. It's part of the package. Okay, whatever you say. So they came back from Metro PCS with the following prices. iPhone 16e, $700. I was like, geez Louise. iPhone 15 for $630. And an iPhone 12 for $300. I was like, an iPhone 12. Apple is currently on iPhone 17 is the current gen model. So I was like, why are they even selling an iPhone 12? That sounds hecka out of date, antiquated. So I said, $700 for the last gen seems high to me. So I put my Grandma Tien hat on. And I said, let me figure this out. Let me try something. Let me be cheap. I'm going to do this on my own without the stout. So I like Android, okay? It's cheap. Plus you can mess with it. Revanced, Micro G. Have you people ever even heard of Streamio or Real Diprid? I didn't think so. I've always gone against the grain. When I see the crowd go towards the iPhone, I'm like, I don't want to go that way. And what's over on this side of the fence? So I think different. Ironically, like the Apple advert says, I think different than what the people, the crowds, go to. Fun fact, men prefer Androids and women prefer iPhones. Yeah, look that up. Fascinating stuff. Yeah, you can hack an Android, jailbreak it for lack of a better term. You can do stuff with it. iPhones are very locked down. You're in the Apple ecosystem, the walled garden, and that's fine for some. But I've never been one to go that way. Plus, it's cheap. Okay, in 2007, when the iPhone came out, I didn't have no $500. Everyone else did, it seemed like. And I guess I could have bought one. But why? When you can get a perfectly good phone for $100, $200. And that was 2007, $500. Currently, today, I can't afford $1,000 for no new iPhone 17. I mean, I could, but why? Well, the 17 can do XYZ. And so, you ain't no better than me. Okay. I like the Motorola Moto G line, and I buy myself and Carolyn one every 2-3 years for 120, 130 bucks. Used, if possible, unlocked, definitely. And then you just swap out the old SIM card and you're good to go. There's your upgrade. So people getting new cellular mobile smart telephones every year or two, $1,000, $800, $1,200. Sure. Good on you, I guess. Okay, so the phone was first. Go with the iPhone. Lennox has an iPhone because reasons. Not in my house, boy. But he has an iPhone, whatever. Newest current gen, 17. So I was like, well, I'll go one generation old to perhaps get a cheaper model. Settled on the iPhone 16 SE. Back to the SE trim, make, model. The lower end from a generation ago. Hop on Amazon, find a refurb / reconditioned / gently, lovingly used. And they have various conditions. There's excellent, good, fair. Excellent was $430, good $380, fair $360. So I went with the good. So $380. And it came, there's a few scratches on it, but you got to hold it in the right light at the right angle or the wrong light at the wrong angle. But other than that, it's fine. These kids, they walk around with cracks, broken screens, no screens. They don't care. They just want a mobile cellular telephone to stare at TikTok with. So the most important thing to Len was twofold. One was the pics transfer. His photos would transfer from old phone to new phone. And I was like, okay. And then the close second, from my perspective, is transferring the phone service. So he would have his same telephone number. So I'm on the Google, I'm on my laptop, how to transfer pics, how to get Metro PC service on a new phone. Do you need an Apple account to do Apple Pay? Does Metro PCS store pics in the cloud? I blew up Reddit and Google and just tried to find as much information as I could. And the entire time I thought, okay, if this doesn't work, if none of this works, I can return the phone and then Carolyn and Len can go back to the brick and mortar store, Metro PCS, and pay $700 and probably turn into $800 or $900 with fees and cords and cases and surcharges and whatever. Okay, so we got the phone. Again, a few scratches on the screen, but it looks like a phone. It's rectangular, it's black. I will say the iPhone's nice, very thin, very light. So I hooked it up to Wi-Fi, did the little setup, answered a few questions. Lennox hops on it, logs into Apple. Boom! Everything starts transferring, syncing, downloading. I'm like, cool. Well, that's the first part of the deal. All the pictures are showing up. Like, oh, there goes John Y. Oh, there goes Lincoln Wynn. All of his pictures of his friends started popping up on the telephone. And then, so now we got to move to phone service. The 16 SE, also the original SE, has an eSIM as opposed to a SIM card. The SIM card, you just yank it out of there and put it in another telephone. But the eSIM, everything is digital. It's through the air. It's sorcery, man, how it works. I don't get it. I got the IMEI number from the phone, from the new phone. IMEI number is the unique number assigned to every single mobile on the planet. I log in, hop on my laptop. I log into Carolyn's Metro PCS account. I'm like, okay, this looks easy. Point, click, zoom, copy, paste. And I bring my own phone. I click bring my own phone. Copy, paste the IMEI number. Error. No compute. It wasn't working. And finally it says in red, please contact Metro PCS. And I thought, damn it. I got to call in to Metro and speak to a human. Got a guy. Quickly customer service rep. I feel so bad. I've done call centers. It's a horrible job. You get people who are pissed and angry, and they just want everything, and they want it now, and they want it for free. And when you're finally done with the call, that call hangs up. Wham. Next call. There's no break. There's no rest for the weary. It's just, it's a horrible, horrible job. I hated every second of it. But I got a guy with an accent. I was like, all right. I couldn't tell if it was like island or British or I don't even know. But it was like, okay, I can roll with this guy. Turns out, super cool, laid back, chill, low key, nice, patient, which is the most important thing here, and pleasant. And so I'm telling him what I'm trying to do. He's like, okay. I'm doing stuff on my laptop. He's doing stuff on his end. He's walking me through it. And he's got the accent, which, I mean, sign me up. I love a man with an accent. He's like, click there, yeah? Okay, I click there. Point here, right? Okay, I'm pointing here. And it was 23 minutes of that. And, well, 23 minutes later, bam, phone service pops up. I stayed on for the post-call survey where they say, can you stay on hold for another minute to do the survey? And you hang up, you can't hang up fast enough. I stayed on because I enjoyed this gentleman so much and he was so helpful. And yes, it was 23 minutes, but it was a lovely 23 minutes. So I stayed on for the post-call survey. 10 out of 10, highly recommended. So service, good to go. Pictures, good to go. We Gucci. I text the telephone number just to verify. Lennox smiled to the heavens and said, I have 128 gigs of storage. And I said, I know, baby, I know. You deserve it, girl. But more importantly, no store needed, no ripoff, no high-pressure sales tactics, no shirt, no shoes, no brick-and-mortar stores needed, no problemo. I stuck it to the man. Man, I like doing this stuff. I like trying to figure things out and save a couple bucks. Well, shoot, I saved $300, probably more, because that was to transfer your phone number to a new phone. It's gonna cost $63. Oh, okay, $63, no problem. Boop 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 boop. But yeah, we saved time. We didn't have to go there and deal with them. It's like getting cell service is like buying a new car sometimes. They just keep you around. They wear you down. They turn off the AC. You start sweating. And it's like, can I just get out of here? I'll assign anything. I gained some knowledge. I'm proud of myself. And more importantly, I showed Lennox how to circumvent the system. Man, got a case for him, $10 from Amazon, and that's it. I was like, this is awesome. By the way, the whole time, I was crapping my pants. I was like, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. He's going to think I'm a failure, and he's not going to believe in me, and he's going to see that I'm a loser. But that'll be another day when he sees that I'm a loser. I'm still Android till I die. Okay? Way better than iPhone. Join me on my next pod where I'll discuss other arguments from 2007, including does pineapple belong on a pizza and Xbox versus PlayStation. I'm just saying, PlayStation buttons are confusing. The triangle button, why? Okay? Xbox, XY, XYZ, AB, CD. PlayStation buttons, triangle, X, square, circle. What? Who came up with this? So if you say, Vince, hit the square button, I gotta look down. I don't have the muscle memory. I've never had it. I'll never have it. I'm like, where's the square button? Oh, let me press it. Vince, you died. You got fragged, bro. I guess. You tell me hit the X button. It's in alphabetical order. I know the alphabet. I've known it since I was 5. It makes sense to me. Triangle, square, circle, X, Lolo. I don't think so. Alrighty, I think I'm done. Take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. I'm outie 5000 G Money. Gotta go. Late. See ya. Fiend. If I was paging you right now, if I was on the dial pad, hitting up your pager, paging you up as we used to say, I would press 143-823-637. I'm making a heart with my hands, and it's going like Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. Gagung. Gagung. Gagung.